Where are you currently?
So I'm currently at the GPRTU terminal around race course that's very close to KJTR market. And as you can see, I would say the drivers are divided because actually some of them are loading. Others too have also parked their vehicle. And they tell me they are waiting for what their leadership will tell them. But before I came to this terminal, I went to other places like Tech, Atonsu, Swami, and the likes. And all the places that I went to, I realized the drivers were working. In fact, when I engaged them, most of them told me they were unaware of the strike. Others also told me, indeed, they are aware of that statement. But for them, they cannot just sit idle because they don't own the various vehicles.
Yeah.
And the owners are also expecting them to bring them what they call sales at the end of the day. So they cannot just sit idle and not work for the day. That's why some of them are working. But others have also decided to comply with the directive. Where you can realize some of the vehicles are parked. Initially in the morning, the passengers came and they were asked to go because they are not working. Others are also working. But briefly, I will engage with some of the drivers here and ask them why they are not complying to the directive. Good morning.
Good morning.
You was an opaya by no more juma, Monsumosi, and then Ankamun Juma, Adentina.
Then the Jumano, you fool and a costrono. And a cast canon. And so the agent and one agent. And the fool and the costro there. I was a cast council there, a costro. As the Benifonce just say, or Montu cast canon, and I, and you see a young Juma.
But most of my colleagues in the baby Juma, and strike and moon this one.
Starting this one. I said, young penny for Ancasani, a chairman, Uncle Penino, Unyamai, Oba, said Bibia, a Juma.
Now I'm no Casa Eliano, now say moon to me and now some moon Juma, and still some Pescama, family.
Made a imagine, I'm just say, remember, oh, Manqua, or Muneska, and yet, Memo, anything. And you know, Yaba, Yaba, stay Yaba, Juma. But still, I'm Penifon say, and Penifon says, and Penifon says, young chairman or Mumlansana, Yaba, Juma, and Tinea.
Yeah, that's it. So for him, he has come to work, but as we speak, he has not started working. But like he said, that is the stance a lot of drivers who are working are telling me, that when they do not go out there to work, they will not be able to get money for themselves and also their family. So even though they subscribe to the action of the strike, but they cannot comply with it because at the end of the day, they need money to also give to their family members. So all that they are saying is that it's two things. It's either government reduces the fuel prices or also allow them to also increase their lorry fares, because they cannot also be working and be running at loss at the same time. But Kumasi, the situation is not the same as Accra. Accra, I realized places like La Paz, Achimota, people were stranded and they had to walk to their various destinations. Here, a lot of the vehicles are working. So that's what is also demotivating those who wanted to join the action, because for them, if they sit down and their colleagues are working, it means it is defeating the purpose of their action. So in the morning, some decided not to work, but when they realized their colleagues are working, they went back to pick their vehicles and also started working.
Okay, Ibrahim, I sense some sort of a communication gap from the authorities or the leaders of these groups and their members. One half is saying we didn't know about this, another half is saying, well, we knew about it, but we are here to work because it feels like each one for himself or God for us all. Is that the same thing you're sensing?
Exactly. So when you engage them, you realize that the communication has not gone down to most of them. Some are saying they didn't hear it. Others are also they've heard it, but like he said, they are waiting for their leadership to tell them whether they should work or not. So they are a bit of confused. So it all has to do with communication. But for others, they've heard it. Regardless, they are not complying because at the end of the day, they need to make something for themselves and their families.
Okay.